everybody. I don't know what I just did. I jumped. What's up, everybody? It's your boy C-Money back with another video on a glorious Saturday. It is so nice out. I'm going to go outside after this. It is so warm right now. But, yeah, guys. So, today, we're talking about Smackdown. We got Smackdown reactions here today. So, Smackdown. So, it starts off with old Sonya Deville. Oh, sorry, I just clicked on a random thing by accident. Sorry. Sonya Deville comes out and she talks and I don't care. Ronda Rousey, Naomi, you can't put your hands on me because remember Ronda broke Sonya's arm, so she's like, she can't put her hands on me. Shut up. And then she emailed the higher I forget what she says. She's like the upper like Vince and like all of them. She emailed all of them to say how Ronda Rousey should be fined and suspended. And Adam Pearce comes out and he's like, well, I don't think you checked your email. Vince McMahon wrote back and he said, no. He said he's declining that, and he said that you have been abusing your power. Because, Sonya she's been abusing her power for months against Naomi and all that. Yeah, she's been abusing her power. So Vince says, I'm declining your request for suspending and fining Ronda Rousey and Naomi. Naomi had a matchup with Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So he said, if you were to get involved in that match or just if you lay a hand on Naomi, I will he didn't say fire her, but he said that your career will be in trouble. So and then Naomi comes out and she said, Vince McMahon said, you can't hit me. He said nothing about I can't hit you. And then he slaps her right in the face. Yeah. Good for you, Naomi, because Sonya deserved that after all the crap she's put Naomi through. Yeah. The Los Lotharios defeated the New Day. The Lethal Lovers. The Lethal Lovers Los Lotharios defeated the New Day. Big E and Kofi. Yeah. And then we had Roman Reigns interview about him facing Goldberg at Elimination Chamber. So what he said was he said how he's gonna Goldberg. Michael Cole is interviewing him and he's talking about how Goldberg returned and how he said last week an icon returned. And Paul Heyman's like, you don't have to call me an icon. And I'm like, no, he's not talking about you. He's talking about Goldberg. He said how Goldberg returned and he challenged Roman. And he said how Goldberg had a 173 something streak. In WCW, Goldberg had almost 200 wins in a row. Yeah, without losing. Yeah, he had a winning streak of 200. Yeah. And then Kevin Nash beat him, and that ended his streak. But, yeah, and he said, Roman Reigns is if I was in WCW, it would still be in business. Yeah. And he said that. But, yeah, so, and they're talking. Paul Heyman's like, oh, we're still talking about Brock Lesnar. He's like, the reigning, defending. I mean, who wants to be announced like that? He's so full of himself. Shut up, Paul. Brock is gonna kick Roman's at WrestleMania. They're talking, and Roman Reigns says he's gonna Goldberg. Yeah, and then they have an interview with Goldberg, and they talk about how the match was supposed to happen 2 years ago, but the whole COVID thing screwed that up. So now they're finally going to see it. And I love Goldberg. I like it when he returns. I just don't like it when he would beat say if he would beat Roman Reigns, I would not like that. Yeah, which he's not, but I'm just saying like how he beat the Fiend 2 years ago. That is what everyone was mad about. So I don't care that he returned. I like to see him wrestle. It's just if he beats people, he should, like when he beats Bobby Lashley at Crown Jewel, that was okay because that was very personal, and Goldberg deserved that win after everything Bobby did to like his son and all that. So that's a different story. It matters what the situation is. So I'm fine with him wrestling. It just matters what the situation is. Yeah. So I'm fine with him wrestling. He just shouldn't win this match. Yeah. But I do love Goldberg though. Yeah. So he says and Roman says, yeah, 2 years ago I was different. Now, well, yeah, because 2 years ago he wasn't like the tribal chief, the head of the table. Now he's the tribal chief, the head of the table. He's all that, so he's a lot tougher now. Yeah, so he's like, but Goldberg says, yeah, no, Roman Reigns think he's different, but for me it's the same thing. And Goldberg says he's gonna beat Roman Reigns and then go to WrestleMania and face Brock, which won't happen. But yeah, still though, it's probably going to be a cool match. Yeah, Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. Like years in the making. Yeah, so that's Natalya defeated Aaliyah in like a no dungeon match, which is like you can only win by pinfall submission. Yeah, Natalya won in the end, and then she started beating up Aaliyah after. But then I can't talk. Xia Li came out and took out Natalya and helped Aaliyah. Yeah. They had an insane podcast. Yeah. Sami Zayn had a podcast with Shinsuke Nakamura because next week they're going to go one-on-one for the Intercontinental Championship. And Sami Zayn talked about, because remember, Sami Zayn, like 3 years ago, used to be like in Shinsuke's corner. Yeah. Remember, like he was like his manager. Yeah. And then he's like, now you have this guy, Rick Boogs. Yeah. And then like Rick Boogs goes to like grab like the microphone that's on like a table or something, and it like shocks him or something. It shocks him, and then so it like shocks him or something. He goes down, and then Sami Zayn, boom, hits like a haluva kick on Shinsuke Nakamura, leaving them both laying. He better not win the Intercontinental title next week. If Sami Zayn wins that title, I will rage. Happy Corbin defeated Cesaro. Drew. Yeah, so the Usos attacked the Viking Raiders and took their like Viking hats or something. Yeah. Then what happened is like Madcap Moss and Drew McIntyre are supposed to have a match at Elimination Chamber. Madcap is talking to the doctor, and he's like, he has like a black eye. He's like, Doc, I got a black eye. You're gonna have to cancel my match against Drew. Bummer. Yeah. And then the doctor's like, close your eyes, and then open his injured eye, and then you see a sword, right? And he's like, what do you see? I see a sword. And then he's like, oh, because it's Drew holding a sword. And he's like, hey, so yeah, I hear about your injury, man. And he's like, so you're going to be okay for our match, right? That's good, because I talked to Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville, and it's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Yeah. Falls Count Anywhere, Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss, and Drew McIntyre is going to mop the floor with Madcap Moss. Yeah. It's funny because he had, like, it'd be funny if someone says, you haven't hit anybody with your sword yet. And I'm like, yeah, because if he did, he would kill them. Yeah. If he can't hit anybody with the sword, he'll actually, like, kill him. Yeah. That would be funny, yeah. But Drew McIntyre better win that match, or something. I'm gonna be mad, yeah. But then we had Naomi versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title. It was a great match. Naomi almost had it, but in the end, Charlotte retains the SmackDown Women's Championship. And yup, she's going to WrestleMania to take on Ronda Rousey, baby. Which again is probably going to be the main event of like the first night. WrestleMania, and the second night will be like Brock and Roman. Yeah, but that's it, guys. SmackDown was pretty good. Now, yeah, guys, I said go check out my other video, my top 10 favorite WWE superstars. Awesome video, and yeah, guys, that's it. So stay tuned, guys. Super Bowl is tomorrow night. I'm going with the Bengals. They're the underdogs. I want them to pull out the victory. I'm going with the Bengals. But that's it, guys. So I'll leave a comment, like, subscribe for more. C Money's out.